Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Depew for the last game of the district tournament between the Garber Lady Wolverines and the Covington Douglas Lady Wildcats. Garber will be the home team. Covington Douglas up to bat as leadoff hitter City Haken lays down a bunt. Picked up by pitcher Nevaeh Fincher, fired over to first for the first out of the game. Do understand that we've got a scoreboard issue on your screen. We're getting that worked out. The big dogs are logged in. They're working on it. We'll get that fixed. I'll keep you up to date. The 7th meeting of the year between these two teams and the 3rd of this tournament. Called strike by Fincher. The 0-1 pitch is swung on. Todd, the third baseman, picks it up, fires it over to first for out number 2. Next up for Covington Douglas, this is Motley. She takes up first pitch, ball 1. Fincher's second pitch is low for ball 2. Nevaeh Fincher, the freshman for Garber. She pitched 4 1/3 or 2/3 innings, I think is correct, against Covington Douglas in the first game yesterday. That pitch is outside for ball 3. 3-0 the count, 2 outs and no one on for the Lady Wildcats. And outside again for ball 4. So Motley's going to take the walk, and to the plate comes our catcher, Allie Stowers. We're going to see a runner. I think I'm using the wrong lineup. Covington Douglas fans, don't get too fired up because that is our runner coming in. That's Thomas. I was going off yesterday's lineup, it looks like. Because this is Mir at the plate for strike 1. And that's fouled off the plate. And she's going to have an 0-2 count. Fincher's pitch popped up. First base, McKenna Wagner is under it for the 3rd out. So after the top of the first, we're scoreless here in Depew.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Brian Bishop was born and raised in Enid and has raised his incredible family in the area as well.
Welcome back to Depew. Here in the bottom of the first inning, we're still scoreless. And the deciding game of the district tournament between the Covington Douglas Lady Wildcats and the Garber Lady Wolverines. In the circle for Covington Douglas, Talia Gregg. Up to bat for the Lady Wolverines, number 22, Andy Sharp. First pitch is low for ball one. The 1-0 count hits Andy, so she's going to take first base. We mentioned yesterday, if you didn't see the broadcast, good to see Talia back in the circle. She took one off her pitching arm halfway through that game, but was able to come back out and throw the rest of the game and is back today. So good news on that front. As to the plate comes number 2, Faith Deeds for the Lady Wolverines. That pitch is inside for ball one. Pitch catches the inside corner for strike one. 1-1 the count. There's a strike 2 on Faith. She's in a hole now, 1-2. One-two pitch, fouled back over our head. We'll do it again. Faith takes a cut. It's going to be a foul ball. One and two the count, no outs. Runner on first for Faith. That ball's low and inside, ball two. It'll be a long day of Covington Douglas Garber athletics. As when these teams leave this game, we're headed to Covington Douglas tonight. And there's a called strike 3, and Faith's going to be out, so 1 out in the bottom of the first. Garber headed to Covington Douglas tonight for football. That game's going to be one of the Squirtle games of the week, so you'll hear the professionals on the call tonight. To the plate, freshman Bailey Wessels. She takes a cut, fouls that off. Pitch is crushed to the shortstop, who gets under it. Gets the out at 2 and turns the double play. So the leadoff batter for Garber gets on, but Covington Douglas turns the double play to get out of the inning. So we're scoreless after the first inning here in Depew. You're watching playoff softball on Squirtle.tv. And fans, I'm going to keep it here as they continue to work on our scoreboard. You can see the data is getting fixed. Interesting development on our part, but glad the guys with Versatile Networks and Squirtle can help us out and get everything looking the right way. I don't know if he's listening or not, but big thanks to Corey Rogers back with Squirtle. Those guys are always super helpful and available to us at any time of the day to fix our major problems. We think we know what's going on half the time, but those guys can get in there and make everything right quickly, so we appreciate all their help. So, top of the first. We're going to hit the batter, and she's going to get to take first. Top of the second, correction. So 1 runner on and no outs. Up to the plate, number 20, Kelsey Kramer for the Lady Wildcats. Pitch is in there for strike one. Next pitch, Kramer squares off the bunt, fouls it back. It's an 0-2 count to Kelsey. O2 pitch, swung on and fouled down the third base line. Slow roller, but Ashlyn Todd, third baseman for Garber, gets there in foul territory. That 0-2 pitch is hit over the shortstop's head into center field. Kaylee Island will come in up with it. Fires it over to third. Runners will advance to first and second. So 2 on and no outs. And to the plate's going to come number 17. That is Chartier, left fielder for Covington Douglas. She squares, shows a bunt. Pulls back, called strike. As Audra Boyer, the Garber catcher, checks the runner, keeps her at second. Pitch to Chartier is fouled down the first base line and just inside the fence, but not able to get to it. Oh, 0-2 the count to Chartier. 2 runners on here in the top of the second inning. Pitch is low. She swings at it, gets it over to the shortstop, who fumbles the ball. Not sure which direction to go, and everyone's safe. So bases loaded, no outs for Kinsey Kramer. She takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Next pitch is low, ball 2. We mentioned that these two teams played twice yesterday. Both were 1-run games as the Lady Wildcats won the first matchup 7-6. Lady Wolverines won the second 4-3. Pitch is in there for strike 1. 2-1 now the count to Kinsey. She fouls that one off. 2-2. Kramer fouls that one back. We'll do it again. 2-2 the count. That 2-2 pitch swung on. Strike 3. That's going to be the first strikeout for Nevaeh Fincher in the circle. The first out of this top of the second inning. To the plate is going to be Kimber Cook as she takes the first pitch outside. Nope, correction, catches the outside corner. Strike 1. So 0-1 count to Cook. Bases loaded, just 1 out here in the top of the second. Cook squares the bunt, pulls back, and that ball's low. 1-1. Pitch hits Cook, which is going to score the runner from third. So Covington Douglas taking the second hit by pitch of this early game. Take a 1-0 lead. Bases still loaded with one out. Back to the top of the order for the Lady Wildcats. That's number 8, Sydney Haken. First pitch swung on, goes to third. Todd, third baseman, gets it to Boyer at home for the force out. Keeps a run off the board, and now bases loaded, 2 outs for the Lady Wildcats. Good job by Ashlyn Todd coming up firing. Audra's prepared at home for that force. And up to bat now is Motley for Covington Douglas. Ashley Motley. Pitch to Motley inside from Fincher, ball 1. And pitch high for ball 2. 2-0 the count to Motley. Fincher's pitch is way outside for ball 3. Now 3-0 the count with bases loaded. Pitch is in there for strike 1. Motley takes a cut, pops it straight up in the air. Second baseman Faith Deeds comes over and she drops it. Since it's dropped, the runners were not advancing. Nope, correction there. One already scored. There we go. So runner had already scored on that error, and Covington goes up 2-0. So bases loaded, 2 outs for Allie Stowers, the catcher for Covington Douglas. Fincher's pitch catches the outside corner, strike 1. Second pitch is fouled back by Stowers. Count now 0-2 with 2 outs and bases loaded. Fincher's pitch is loading in the dirt. Boyer's got to scramble for it behind the plate, but runner's not advancing. Fincher covers home. That pitch is also fouled off. Count will stay 1-2. Another nice day here in DPU. A little bit of a breeze. Winds changed directions from yesterday, but for the weather we've had, this is great. Fincher's pitch is going to be outside, 2-2 the count. Pitch from Fincher is popped up over the shortstop's head. That's going to be into short left field. Kyle Washington overruns the ball in left field. 2 runs score. Here comes a third one around, and the third run will score as well. 3-run bloop shot over the shortstop's head. Covington Douglas is going to take a big early lead. Bloop shot, bases loaded, 2 outs, so everyone's moving on contact regardless. And because of that, and the overrun on the ball, they were able to turn 3 runs in. Pinch runner for Stowers is on second. It's Thomas. So still 2 outs, runner on second for the Lady Wildcats, and to the plate steps Mir. Mir playing first base for Covington Douglas. First pitch to Mir, low in the dirt. Runner does not have a chance to advance. 1-0 the count. Pitch is low, ball 2. Pitcher's pitched high for ball 3. And high pitch for ball 4. Mears going to take first. So we talk about 2-out rallies. Here's a big one. 4 runs scored with 2 outs for the Lady Wildcats. And next up to bat is going to be Mia Pope. First pitch is high outside, ball 1. Ball is low. 2-0 the count. Pitch catches the outside corner. 2-1, correction. 2-1 the count for Pope. She takes a big cut for strike 2. High pitch on 2-2 is going to give Pope a full count with 2 runners on and 2 outs here in the second. She swings at that, pops it up. It's going to be down the first base line. It's in foul territory, but McKenna Wagner can get to it to get the Lady Wildcats out of the inning, but not before. Lady Wildcats score 5 in the second. You're watching playoff softball on Squirtle.tv.
Brian Bishop was born and raised in Enid and has raised his incredible family in the area as well. His youngest boys attend Garber Public Schools, which of course makes him an avid supporter of all Garber Wolverines athletics. In addition to his diverse background, Brian has been blessed to serve in ministry for most of his adult life as well. He is now thrilled to have the opportunity to join Blevins & Co. Realty and serve the great people of Northwest Oklahoma with all of their real estate needs. So contact Brian Bishop today at 580-297-5010. Blazer Bling offers a huge selection of trendy and affordable styles, providing customers with the best shopping experiences since 2016. Stop by the store and check out the new fall items. Located at 408 Main Street, Garber, Oklahoma. You can also shop our website at blazerbling.com or over on the app, available on Apple and Google. We offer fast and free shipping on all orders over $50. Blazer Bling. Come and see us.
Support your school's booster.
Welcome back to DPU in the bottom of the second inning. Covington Douglas put 5 runs in on the top of the second. As the Lady Wolverines are going to take their turn in the bottom of the second. First up for Garber, Kaylee Island. Her pitch from Greg is low for ball 1. Next pitch drops in there for a strike. 1-1 the count to Island. pitch is going to hit Kaylee on the ankle. She's going to take first. It's the second hit by pitch today for the Lady Wolverines. Also 2 hit by pitch for the Lady Wildcats just after 2 innings. To the plate, Nevaeh Fincher. She's going to get hit to make it 3. So 2 on, no outs, and to the plate. It's number 6, Ashlyn Todd, the third baseman for Garber. Pitch is going to be outside for ball 1 to Todd. Todd's in her first at-bat today. A 1-0 pitch, fouled out of play. 1-1 the count now. Todd squares the bunt, goes straight to Gregg in the circle. She gets it over to first for the out, but it does advance the runners to second and third with 1 out. And to the plate comes Kaya Washington. If you were watching last night, Kaya had the hit, bases loaded, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th to give the Lady Wolverines the win last night. They're going to intentionally walk Kaya, put her on first, and now up for Garber, number 1, Rudy Kroll. So Rudy Kroll at the plate, bases loaded, 1 out. Craig's pitch, hit by Rudy. The second baseman can't get a hold of it. That's going to score 1 run. Another one comes around, and she's out at home. And then Kaya Washington gets back into second. So 1 run will score, but a strong play by the Lady Wildcats to get the out at home, as Fincher's not able to beat the slide, get under the tag. 5-1 our score, but 2 outs in the second with runners at first and second. And to the plate, catcher Audra Boyer. Pitch is high for ball 1. As Boyer sends a shot foul right at Coach Darty and Coach Donaldson, making sure they're awake. Boyer's shot just foul again, outside the third base line. So Audra, a 1-2 count with 2 outs and 2 on. One-two pitch to Boyer. Cut, bounces, foul. Going to bounce off the front of the plate. We'll do it again. 1-2. Greg's pitch, high. Boyer lays off of it. 2-2 the count now with 2 outs and 2 on. Takes a cut at that one, pops it up over our head, as you can hear. Lays off that high pitch again. Now full count to Boyer. So the 3-2 pitch from Gregg is chopped fair to the third base line. And Audra's going to beat the throw from the third baseman. Tough ball, hard to play. It did look like it had a chance to roll foul, but Kramer didn't really have a chance to wait and see. Had to go grab it and couldn't get it there in time. So bases loaded, 2 outs. And back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Wolverines and number 22, Andy Sharp. And we're going to have our courtesy runner for our catcher in to run for Garber, number 9, Mandy Bell. So 22 at the plate, takes the first pitch from Greg, strike 1. Andy takes a big cut and miss, so she's in a hole early, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Greg. Andy's going to chop it through the gap, past the shortstop. 1 run will score. They're going to hold up the runner at third. Makes our score 5-2. So the Lady Wolverines get another one on the board. Bases are loaded here for number 2, Faith Deeds at the plate. First pitch to Deeds is high, ball 1. Next pitch, Faith's going to chop it. It's going to be fouled on the first base line, and right fielder can't get to it. She'd be a pretty good track star to track that one down if she could. So 1-1 the count to Faith. 1-1 pitch, low, ball 2. Pitch is high and ball 3 now. 3-1 the count to Faith with bases loaded. That pitch is high for ball 4. That's going to walk in a run as bases are still loaded for the Lady Wolverines. 2 outs. Our score now 5-3, Covington Douglas. Next up to bat, freshman Bailey Wessels. As Coach Darty's going to call time, they're going to have a conversation in the circle. Well, we mentioned yesterday, I really like the setup of the sports complex here at Depew. Your baseball, softball field, football field, all kind of connected to each other. Very similar to a Covington Douglas setup. But nice covered stands here in Depew, and with the weather the past 2 days, it's been great to watch some softball. Both these teams trying to make a regional tournament next week, to be determined when or where. We got a long way to go in this one. Bottom of the second, 5-3. Bases loaded, 2 outs for freshman Bailey Wessels. First pitch to Wessels is in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch, cut, shot to short. Kramer is able to get under it and flip it over to second to end the inning, but the Wolverines get 3 runs on the board to pull this game within 2. We're headed to the top of the third. Covington Douglas with the lead, 5-3.
And get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving upskills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Welcome back to DPU as we enter the top of the third inning. Covington Douglas with the lead 5-3. Two teams that know each other well. We've mentioned multiple times. 7th matchup of the year between these two schools. This one matters the most as the winner gets to move on to the regional tournament next week and become district champions. So first up to bat for the Lady Wildcats, that's number 20, Kelsey Kramer. Kramer takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Next pitch from Fincher high outside ball 2. That one is outside again, ball 3. 3-0 quickly to Kramer. Shortstop for Covington Douglas. And pitch is high for ball 4. So she's going to take the walk from 4 straight balls. And at the plate, Max Chartier for the Lady Wildcats. Called strike 1. Chartier scored a run in the last inning. Covington Douglas, as that pitch is outside. Chartier shows bunt but gets it back in time. 1-1 the count. Pitch again outside, 2-1. Fincher's 2-1 pitch, catches the outside corner that time. That's going to be strike 2. Two-two pitch. Swung on straight to the shortstop, Andy Sharp. Catches in the air and gets it back to first in time as the runner gets a little too far out. And that's going to be a double play by Andy Sharp. So Andy able to get to the ball quickly, fire it over to McKenna Wagner, who stretched out, kept her foot on the base on the catch. And none on and 2 outs. Onto the plate, Kinsey Kramer. Kinsey swings on the first pitch, rolls it over to third. Ashlyn Todd comes up firing over to Wagner and gets the out. So 3 batters for the Lady Wildcats as we flip to the bottom of the third. Our score is still 5-3 Covington Douglas.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nixon, Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Depew as we enter the bottom of the third, and Kaylee Island up to bat for Garber. First pitch from Greg is high for ball one. Island swings at second pitch, bounces at the third, bobbled a little bit, but Kramer comes up firing and does get the out. One out, up to bat. Number 3, Nevaeh Fincher. Pitch is swung on, hit to left field. Chartier's back, but she has to drop, and it's over her head. As Fincher's going to turn the corner, stand-up double here with one out in the bottom of the third inning. I mentioned the wind has switched from yesterday, and that was probably the first play we could see where that really mattered. Chartier thought she had a good beat on the ball, and it just went over her head. So Garber back in an advantage here with a runner on second and one out, and to the plate, Ashlyn Todd. Ashlyn takes the first pitch from Greg high, ball one. Pitch is outside for ball two. Craig's pitch misses outside again, ball three. 3-0 quickly the count to Todd. And 3-0 pitch down the middle for strike one. Three-one pitch from Greg. He swung on, foul down the third baseline by Todd. It's a little early on that swing. Really got a piece of it, but it's foul. So 3-2 now the count, full count to Todd. And Greg's pitch is high for ball four. So Ashlyn's going to get her draw a walk. Runners at first and second now for Garber with one out. And up to bat, Kaya Washington. First pitch to Kaya, low and in the dirt. It's going to let the runners advance to second and third. Almost thought she might have got hit, but just missed her foot. But the low pitch did advance the runners, so 1-0 the count to Kaya with runners at second and third now on the advance. And that one inside, and that one does hit Kaya on the knee, so she's going to take her base. So bases loaded, one out, and to the plate, number one, right fielder Rudy Kroll. Rudy Kroll, in her first plate appearance, got an RBI shot and scored a run. Greg's pitch, outside, ball one. That is inside. Rudy takes a big cut and miss. 1-1 her count now. One out here in the bottom of the third. Rudy's going to pop that. It's going to be down the right field line, but foul. Fouled by about 2 feet there on the past the first baseman and short of the right fielder. I don't know if the breeze is messing up in our mic, but it sure feels good to us up here as Rudy takes a shot past the first baseman, rolls out to right field. Runner's going to score. And Rudy with another RBI. That's 2 on the day and 2 at-bats. As Garber trims the lead now, it's 4-5. 4-5 and bases loaded with 1 out. And up to bat, catcher Audra Boyer. First pitch to Boyer, it's just high, ball 1. Second pitch to Audra's low, ball 2. 2-0 the count now to number 8, Audra Boyer. And that one is in there for strike 1. Two-one pitch, catches that outside corner for strike 2. Two-two the count. Bases loaded, 1 out to Boyer. Here's the pitch. She swings on it, a big cut. It's going to be out number 2 as Greg records a strikeout. That'll be Greg's second strikeout of the day. And now with 2 outs and bases loaded, back to the top of the lineup for Garber, number 22, 80 Sharp. And she gets hit by the ball. And that's going to tie our ball game. So we're all tied at 5 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Faith Deeds. Second baseman for Garber, wearing number 2. And that is 5 hit by pitch by Greg. As Deeds takes the outside ball, 2-0 her count. Swung on over the shortstop head. It's going to fall in the gap. Kaya's going to score from 3rd, but Sydney Haken, the center fielder, gets to the ball quick enough to only let 1 run score and hold the other runner at 3rd. 6-5 our score, Garber with the lead. Bases are still loaded and 2 outs for Bailey Wessels. Pitch from Wessels. She crushes it to left field, and Michaela Chartier is sitting right underneath it. Takes a couple of steps to end the inning. Garber takes the lead with 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. We're 6-5 as we head to the Covington Douglas at bat and the top of the 4th. You're watching Garber Wolverines softball on GarberWolverines.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Back in the DPU for the top of the fourth inning, as the Lady Wolverines hold a 6-5 lead, and coming to the plate for Covington Douglas, that is number 11. That is Cook, Kimber Cook. First pitch is low, ball one. That pitch is in there for strike one. 1-1 the count to Cook. That one's going to be chopped and fouled over our head in the press box. So 1-2 now to Cook. Pitch outside, ball two. Nevaeh misses outside again. Now it's 3-2. To the 9-hole hitter, Cook. Pitcher's pitch, swung on, and she's going to record her second strikeout of the game. Nevaeh Fincher will. That'll be out number one as the Lady Wildcats come back to the top of the order, and number 8, Sydney Haken. Pitcher misses way outside on that first pitch, ball one. One-0 pitch, down the middle, strike one. Haken's going to take a chop. That's going to be foul. 1-2 the count now for Sydney. And just misses outside, 2-2. Pitch is low and inside, so Haken's worked it to full with one out at the top of the fourth. Pitch right down the middle, third strikeout of the game for Nevaeh Fincher, and that's going to be 2 outs on the inning. And up next, Motley. Motley in her third plate appearance of the day has scored a run. She's going to take a chop. It's going to be popped up to shortstop Andy Sharp, who makes the play behind the second base bag to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the fourth. Garber leading 6-5 here on Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilizer.
Welcome back as we enter the bottom of the fourth inning. Garber coming up to bat. And start things off for the Lady Wolverines, Kaylee Island. Greg's first pitch to Island is low for ball one. Kaylee takes this swing at that second pitch, gets past Kramer in between shortstop and the second base bag, and that's going to be a single for Island to lead off the bottom of the fourth. And up next, pitcher number 3, Nevaeh Fincher. Fincher with a hit on the day, scored a run. She's been hit by a pitch as well. As this time she takes a shot at Coach Daugherty also. He's showing his cat-like reflexes to get his leg out of the way of that one. So the 0-1 pitch for Greg. It's going to be just outside, ball 1. One pitch is in the dirt. Catcher is going to have to move for it, and that's going to allow Island to advance. It's stolen base. So 2-1 the count. Runner on second with no outs for Fincher. Greg's 2-1 pitch comes in high. That'll be ball 3. Three-one pitch inside. Nevaeh turns on it, hits a shot straight to Chartier. Sorry, in the left field. She didn't have to move far to get it. So that'll be the first out of the inning. So runner on second and 1 out for third baseman Ashlyn Todd. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Next pitch to Todd is inside and low for ball 2. Two-oh pitch high, ball 3. Greg's 3-0 pitch to Todd, catches inside corner for strike 1. And that pitch is inside for ball 4. Todd's going to take her base. Leaves 2 runners on, first and second with 1 out for number 5, Kyle Washington for the Lady Wolverines. Well, we mentioned tonight these two teams square off in football. This will be as we got time called, this will be a Squirtle game of the week, so you'll see that game on cdwildcats.tv, garberwolverines.tv, squirtle.tv. All your sites will be carrying that game. Tom Nelson, I believe, is on the call tonight. Don't quote me on that. But inside pitch to Kaya, hits her on the foot. So now bases loaded with 1 out. Garber threatening to score again here. Rudy Kroll, right fielder number 1, up to bat, 1 out, bases loaded. Rudy's already got 2 RBIs on the day. First pitch from Greg is low for ball 1. She swings on the pitch, hits straight to Kramer at short, and Kramer's going to take advantage of the force at home. So now 2 outs with bases loaded for Garber as number 8 catcher Audra Boyer comes to the plate. So Rudy took a good cut at it, straight to Kenzie Kramer or Kelsey Kramer, excuse me, at short. Boyer's going to take that first pitch for call. Strike one, 0-1 her count. Bases loaded and 2 outs. Oh, 1 pitch. Cut by Audra, but foul into the Covington dugout. So quickly 0-2 to Boyer. Oh, 2 pitch to Boyer, and it's a foul ball. Just got a piece of it to stay alive, Boyer did. Count stays 0-2, 2 outs, bases loaded for Audra. And Greg's 0-2 pitch is cut, and it's going to be foul just past the third base bag. Just foul. So we'll do it again. No 2 pitch, and now it's going to be fouled off also for Boyer. Outside pitch to Boyer makes the count 1-2. And 1-2 pitch, high, ball 2. Greg's 2-2 pitch, cut. That's going to be hit out to left field. That's going to drop in front of Chartier and allows Ashlyn Todd to score from third. 1 run will score. We mentioned the change in direction of the wind. It's not as windy as it has been, but Greg is having to play the wind a little, correction, Chartier's having to play the wind a little different out in the left. That one was able to drop in front of her. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and Andy Sharp, the leadoff hitter for Garber, to the plate. 7-5 our score here in the bottom of the 4th. Greg's first pitch to Andy is going to be a shot to left again. It's going to bounce in front of Chartier again, and 1 run will score. So bases loaded, 2 outs, and to the plate, Faith Deed, second baseman. She hits one to third. Kinsey Kramer's there for the final out of the inning, but Garber puts a couple more runs on the board. Makes it 8-5 as we enter the top of the 5th inning. You're watching playoff softball on Squirtle.tv.
Feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
Brian Bishop was born and raised in Enid and has raised his incredible family in the area as well. His youngest boys attend Garber Public Schools, which of course makes him an avid supporter of all Garber Wolverines athletics. In addition to his diverse background, Brian has been blessed to serve in ministry for most of his adult life as well. He is now thrilled to have the opportunity to join Blevins & Co. Realty and serve the great people of Northwest Oklahoma with all of their real estate needs. So contact Brian Bishop today at 297-5010.
Welcome back to DPU as we enter the top of the 5th inning. Lady Wildcats coming to the plate. Up to bat, number 6. That's catcher Stowers, Allie Stowers. Fincher's first pitch to Stowers is going to be in there for strike 1. Fincher's second pitch fouled off by Stowers. So quickly 0-2 count. Fincher's inside pitch misses the plate. 1-2 now the count to Stowers. And that one's going to be low for ball 2. Fincher's 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit to third. Ashlyn Todd's there. She fires over to McKenna Wagner for out number 1. So with no runners and 1 out to the plate, Meir, first baseman for Covington Douglas. One's away outside for ball 1. Want to know the count. Fincher down the middle for that one. Strike number 1. Fincher's 1-1 pitch misses outside. 2-1 out of the count with 1 out to Meir. She takes a big cut. Inside pitch. Fincher gets it by her. Count's going to be 2-2. One misses for ball 3. Full count now on Meir. Pitch is crushed to left field. Kyle Washington's not going to be able to get to it. It rolls past her to the fence, and she hits Sharp, or past Sharp, throws it into third, and Meir's going to be on second. Stand-up double. So the 1 out, runner on second to the plate. We're going to see Kimber Cook. No, correction. That's Mia Pope. Mia Pope takes a swing at the first pitch for strike 1. Pitcher's 0-1 pitch to Pope. Hit to the shortstop. Andy, she comes up firing to first. Got the out as the runner tries to advance from second. Fires back to Ashlyn Todd on third and gets out number 3. So Meir gets the double. Covington Douglas can't take advantage of it, so we're going to enter the bottom of the 5th. Our score, Garber 8, Covington Douglas 5, here on GarberWolverines.tv.
Blazer Bling offers a huge selection of trendy and affordable styles, providing customers with the best shopping experiences since 2016. Stop by the store and check out the new fall items. Located at 408 Main Street, Garber, Oklahoma. You can also shop our website at blazerbling.com or over on the app, available on Apple and Google. We offer fast and free shipping on all orders over $50. Blazer Bling. Come and see us.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information. Welcome back as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Wolverines with the lead 8-5.
And up next to bat for Garber, lead off the bottom of the 5th, is freshman Bailey Wessels. She takes a swing at the first pitch, fouls it down the third base line, keeping Coach Taylor on her toes. Wind has died down here. Flags are barely moving now, so just dealing with gusts here and there. Pitch is high for ball 1. 1-1 to count now to Bailey Wessels. One pitch, hit and popped up to short. Kramer's moving back for it and can't get to it. And Wessels is going to be standing on first. See how our student scorer scores that. And probably going to be an error on the shortstop there, but either way, to the plate is going to come Kaylee Island. As we're going to have a runner for Bailey Wessels. And end a run for Garber number 10, Summer Prince. Kaylee Island at the plate. Pitches outside for ball 1. She's going to take a cut, foul that back to the screen. 1-1 the count. One pitch, swung on, hit straight to shortstop. Kramer picks it up, flips it over to second for the out, but Kaylee beats out the throw at first. So she's going to reach on a fielder's choice. So now 1 out, and up to bat, Nevaeh Fincher. Fincher hits a pop-up to short right field, and the right fielder gets under it easily for out number 2. So 1 runner on first and 2 outs for Ashlyn Todd. Ashlyn's been walked twice today and scored 2 runs. She hits a shot down the third base line, which is foul out in left field by about 6 inches. She got a piece of that one. Had it been fair, would have rolled to the corner of the fence. 0-1 the count. That pitch is high for ball 1. So 2 outs, runner on first for Ashlyn. One pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Two and 1 to count, 2 outs. And here's the pitch, and Ashlyn's going to foul it out of play. Two count. Pitch from Greg is swing and a miss, and that's going to strike out Ashlyn for out number 3. So we're going to the top of the 6th. Covington Douglas coming to the plate, trailing 8-5. You're watching playoff softball on Squirtle.tv.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Welcome back to DPU as we enter the top of the 6th inning with the Lady Wildcats coming up to bat. And at the plate for Covington Douglas, number 20, Kelsey Kramer, shortstop. Fincher's pitch to Kramer catches the inside corner for strike one. She hits that one foul. 0-2 now the count. So the 0-2 pitch from Fincher to Kramer. She's going to hit out to center field. Kaylee Island is too short. It's over her head, rolls to the fence. Kelsey's in for a stand-up double. We mentioned that wind's changed directions, and that's happened to both teams today. Just carried over their heads. So runner on second, no outs. With Chartier coming to the plate, left fielder for the Lady Wildcats. She gets hit in the ankle. That one didn't feel very good. Coach Donaldson's going to take a look at Mack. Let her try to walk that shot off the ankle. She's going to stay in, so runners at first and second, no outs for Kinsey Kramer, third baseman. Fincher's first pitch to Kramer is in there for strike one. That one's going to be fouled over our heads and out of play. 0-2 now the count. The 0-2 pitch is high for ball one. Now it's going to be a swing and a miss for out number one. And Fincher's going to record her fourth strikeout of the game. So 2 runners, 1 out, and up to bat, Kimber Cook. Cook's first pitch in there, called strike one. It's going to be a chopper to second. Faith gets over there to it, flips it to McKenna at first. Runners do advance to second and third, but they're now 2 outs. As Sydney Haken, center fielder, comes to the plate. Lady Wildcats back to the top of the order. She takes a cut to third. Ashlyn Todd comes up firing to first. And 2 runners on with no outs, and the Lady Wolverines get out of that without a run. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Garber leads 8-5. You're watching softball on GarberWolverines.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
We're back here in the bottom of the 6th inning as Lady Wolverines are coming to the plate. First off, number 5, Kyle Washington. Greg's first pitch to Kyle, big swing and a miss, strike 1. That is Greg's 100th pitch of the game. We mentioned yesterday she threw 21 innings of softball yesterday, came back and started the 6th here. Big cut from Kaya again. She's behind it, or ahead of it, excuse me. And that's strike 2. 0-2 to count to Kaya. Way ahead again is Kyle Washington, and Greg's going to record her 4th strikeout on the day. So up to bat, Rudy Kroll with 1 out and no runners on base. Pitch is high for ball 1. Going to be a low ball for ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Rudy. Rudy's got a hit, 2 RBIs, and scored a run today. She takes a shot right to near at first base, and that'll be out number 2. So, 2 down for catcher Audra Boyer. Audra looks at first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Audra's already got 2 hits on the day with an RBI and a strikeout. And that pitch is going to bounce in front of the plate for ball 2. She'll look at that one. Called strike 1. 2-1 the count with 2 outs. No runners. A 2-1 pitch from Greg. Going to be high for ball 3. So Garber, the home team, here in the bottom of the 6th. And Boyer at the plate. 3-1 count with 2 outs. And she's going to take her walk. An end to run, courtesy runner for the Lady Wolverines, number 9, Mandy Bell. That'll be Greg's 4th walk of the day. Back to the top of the lineup, number 22, Andy Sharp. She hits a shot over the third baseman's head. That's going to roll down the line. Chartier over on the line to get to it. Gets to it quick enough to hold the runner at second. So now with 2 on and 2 outs, second baseman Faith Deeds is at the plate, and we're going to have a switch. And in to hit for the Lady Wolverines is number 12, Braylee Lamb. So Braylee at the plate with 2 aboard and 2 outs. She looks at the first pitch, called strike 1. Greg's 0-1 pitch. And swung and missed by Braylee. She's in the hole 0-2 now. Two on, 2 out. And Greg's 0-2 pitch is low for ball 1. That 1-2 pitch is high to Lamb. 2-2. Greg's 2-2 pitch is a shot by Braylee Lamb. It's going to get between third and short. Chartier in quickly to get it in. Holds the runner at third. A nice at-bat by Braylee Lamb. Gets the bases loaded with 2 outs. And that next up to bat. Well, first off, we're going to have Faith Deeds come back in to run for Lamb. So Faith now standing on first after Braylee got a good hit in there to advance the runners. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and Bailey Wessels at the plate. First pitch for Greg, he's in the dirt. Ball 1. Wessels takes a shot past shortstop. That's going to advance a runner from third to score. Andy Sharp is going to have to be held up at third. So everyone advances 1 bag. But shot by Wessels scores another run for the Lady Wolverines. It's now 9-5, Garber. Bases will stay loaded with 2 outs. And up to bat, Kaylee Island for the Lady Wolverines. Kaylee's got a hit today and scored a run. First pitch to Island, low inside, ball 1. So 1-0 pitch to Kaylee. She shoots it fair to the wall on third. That scores the runner from third base. Faith Deeds turns the corner and scores from second. So a 2 RBI single for Kaylee Island. Now we're at 11-5 Lady Wolverines. Two runners on, 2 outs, and Nevaeh Fincher takes a shot straight up the middle to center. Haken over to make the play. Coach has to stop Wessels at third. So the single does advance the runners, but no runs scored. Fincher's hit. So now we're looking at bases loaded with 2 outs. We're going to make another change here. Coming in to bat in place of Ashlyn Todd is going to be freshman Avery Boyer. Avery having problems with her batting glove. Now we're good to go. So here comes Avery. In to hit. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Greg's first pitch to Boyer. She gets a piece of it, just fouled on the third base line. Next pitch to Boyer is low for ball 1. And that's going to be hit back to the pitcher, Greg. She knocks it down, fires it over to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So we're headed to the top of the 7th. Lady Wolverines extend their lead, now 11-5. You're watching Garber Wolverines softball on GarberWolverines.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Well, we're back here in DePue for the top of the 7th inning. Covington Douglas coming to the plate. Lady Wildcats have 3 outs to extend this game. Lady Wolverines trying to end it. To the plate. That's number 23 for the Lady Wildcats. That's Cook. She pops one foul. Correction, that is not Cook. That is Motley. So Motley pops one foul to the home dugout. 0-1 the count. And now she fouls one back over our head. So quickly 0-2 to Motley. Fincher inside, ball 1. Fincher's 1-2 pitch swung on, and that's going to be the first out of the inning as Nevaeh Fincher records her fifth strikeout of the game. So next up to bat with 1 out, no runners on, it's catcher Stowers. Allie Stowers has a hit and 3 RBIs in the game. 1 walk is called strike 1. Fouls that one back into the net and over our heads. So 0-2 the count now to Stowers. Stowers going to roll that one to third. Todd gets over to get it. Fires to McKenna Wagner on first and gets her out just in time. So 2 down with no runners. To the plate, number 14, first baseman Muir. First pitch of ball, 1-0 the count now. Fincher deals it up. Muir fires it over to Faith at second. She gets the 3rd out of the inning, and that's the ball game. Lady Wolverines come back, lose their first game of the tournament, have to come back all the way through, beat Covington Douglas twice. They get it done after giving up 5 early runs, being in a 5-0 hole in the second inning. Come back to win 11-5. Lady Wolverines win their first district title since 2007. The old Garber fans, that was Coach Bolin and Coach Davis. They were coaching Fastpitch at that time. First title since 2007. Lady Wolverines will advance to the regional tournament next week. Site and times and dates to be determined. We'd like to thank both of these schools for tuning in. Appreciate all the help from both schools, and hope to see everyone back online tonight or in the stands tonight as the Garber Wolverines take on the Covington Douglas Wildcats in football at 7 p.m. Everybody have a great day.